60 frequently asked questions about learning musical perfect pitch, ear training, and sight singing for young musicians. Created and presented by Juilliard Graduate David Livianu. Question 47. Who is David Livianu? David Livianu was born on July 14, 1955 in Bucharest, Romania. July 14 is also Bastille Day, France's Independence Day. As an only child, he grew up in a rich artistic environment. His mother, Mela Silberstein Livianu, was one of Bucharest's most glamorous women of the 1930s. His father, Dore Livianu, is considered to this day one of Romania's greatest crooners. His voice, a blend between Bing Crosby and Andrea Bocelli, has brought joy to millions. His father was named by Columbia Records and his master's voice in the 1930s in Romania the King of the Microphone, recorded and launched over 1,200 of the most famous Romanian country music songs, tangos, blues, and foxtrots. While in the twilight of his career, when he moved his family to the United States, Dore Livianu was a frequent guest of popular American shows like the Joy Adams radio show here in New York City, and he performed well into the 1990s. David Livianu created a virtual music museum in memory of his father, which can be found at www.youtube.com/dlivianu, where you can listen and enjoy many of Dore Livianu's original recordings. Growing up in this milieu, David was exposed from early on to quality music. He started studying the piano at age 5 under the careful guidance of his father. At age 12, after the family immigrated to the United States, David was admitted in the pre-college division with a scholarship at the prestigious Juilliard School in New York City. In the 1970s, David returned to Romania to continue his music education. In 1982, he received a master's in music degree from the Juilliard School, again under a full scholarship, where he specialized in composition under avant-garde American composer Milton Babbitt. You can listen to selections of David's music at www.youtube.com/musicdavidl. In the 1990s, David Livianu became involved in the humanitarian efforts to help Romania's orphans, a sad vestige from the 45 years of the oppressive communist regime. In 1993, he wrote and published the first adoption encyclopedia encompassing the countries of Eastern Europe, 3 volumes, 2,800 pages. He advocates for speedier and more efficient adoption procedures and services for senior orphans, which are children over the age of 6 years old. These older orphans are often overlooked and bypassed by most adoption agencies in favor of the more lucrative baby and toddler adoption business. In 2005, Livianu completed a monumental collection of 12 books available in electronic PDF format, totaling 16,500 pages. They review and explain the adoption laws and procedures for all 209 countries of the world. More info at www.youtube.com/global adoptions. David Livianu was interviewed by Barbara Walters on 2020, Leslie Stahl on 60 Minutes, radio personality Barry Farber, The Voice of America, The New York Times, CNN International, and other media. His latest music education project is intended for children around the world who are interested in learning music and developing a professional musical ear. Over 18 hours of exercises are available for free at www.youtube.com/ilearnmusic-for-free. 4 is number 4 instead of the word for. For a small fee, you can order your own copy of the 32 lessons on a flash drive. Married and with 2 children, David took a sabbatical in 2003 from his humanitarian activities to be with his family stateside. He currently resides in Brooklyn, New York. He keeps busy raising his children, writing, and teaching. David is invited frequently at schools and colleges where he speaks on humanitarian issues and also presents his Solfege America initiative and the I Learn Music for Free programs. You can always send your comments, ideas, or questions to David Livianu at david@livianu.com. He responds promptly to all the messages. If you would like to contact David Livianu for a teaching or speaking engagement, please send an email to david@livianu.com. For more information, questions, or comments, send an email to david@livianu.com. That's David at L as in Louis, I, V Victory, I, A, N as in Nancy, U.com. David@livianu.com.